In Qatar and the GCC, currently the water security is really both strength and a vulnerability. We've done a really great job in the sense that we've built these world-class desalination plants. However, we're very heavily dependent on these centralized water systems. If there is a shock to the system, such as an increase in energy costs or supply chain disruption, basically it will set us into a whirlwind for water security. So really, this is the time for us to start diversifying water sources and really paying attention to innovation that is out there to help come up with these solutions for the future. Traditionally, when you had a water source, it was really based off of geography. So you had to, whether you were on a coastline or close to a river or some sort of an aquifer, that is your main access to water. Today, with the technology that we have available, and also with some of the AI-driven optimization, and also with the smart distribution, we can produce water basically anywhere that's necessary. So basically what this innovation is going to be able to do for us is that it's going to expand the map of where water it can actually be produced. So for our technology specifically, anywhere where there's between 20 to 30% of humidity, which is a pretty large portion of the world, we can produce water. Also, what we want to look at is the overall carbon footprint. Switching to different sources of water like atmospheric water generators, we can produce water literally out of thin air with low energy requirements. When you compare traditional water sources to atmospheric water generation, there's no comparisons. It's apples and oranges. When you tap into, let's say, desalinized water, the water source already exists. You're not creating water, you're processing water. So naturally, the amount of volume that is going to be created is going to be at a lower kilowatt energy per liter because the volume already exists. The United Nations for several years in a row have named Qatar to be the #1 country to most likely go into water scarcity. This is a really great hub for that. But I really wanted to be in an area where we can introduce this new innovation and that the government and the systems are set up to accept such a new innovation. I think that's a huge part of it. But for the water scarcity portion, this entire region is facing it. Also Africa, the entire really MENA areas is facing it. So this is part of our global expansion plan with what the future holds for Skydrops, is ensuring that we're in those locations where water scarcity is a huge concern for day-to-day life.